Greetings and brightest of blessings, friends. Holistic Holly, modern day mystic here. How are you today? I hope that you are really well. I am just jumping on very, very quickly because I wanted to share with you a conversation that I just had with my little one, who is nearly five in a week actually. And I thought this might be something that a lot of you might find quite relevant. I know a lot of my followers are parents or are around little ones at some point in their lives, and you know, I get asked a lot of the time about how to approach spiritual subjects with young ones, with young children, particularly those who are very sensitive energetically. So I thought this was a very, very poignant share. Now, we talk a lot about my grandmother in my house with my little ones. Now, she died when my eldest was coming up to his third birthday. They did spend a lot of time together, particularly when she was ill and in her last days, because my mum used to take him to see her. And she adored him very, very much, and she comes up a lot in conversation, and I must add that it is him that brings her up a lot of the time, because I suppose he's aware of her drawing close. And we actually went to visit her grave a few weeks ago, and since then she's come up in conversation more and more for whatever reason, whether or not it's just on his mind. But so yeah, I wanted to make this short, so I don't want to go off on too many tangents. But basically, he asked me just now as he was getting into bed, and we were saying prayers of gratitude to the angels, say thank you for keeping us safe and for having a lovely day. And he asked about Nanny Pauline and whether she was there with us, and I said yeah, of course we can say thank you to Nanny Pauline as well and tell her that we love her. And he said, but why can't we hear the answer? Is she here with us now? Is she answering us? Why can't we hear her? And I said, she can always hear us. You know, spirits are very special and they're able to do things that we can't. I also, I said that just because we can't see or hear her, you know, we can sometimes, but not all the time. And you know, sometimes if we listen really carefully and quiet our mind, then we're able to hear her more and more. And he, you know, he was asking questions about, you know, why did she go with the angels, why did she go to the spirits, and questions like that. So I explained to him this this little story that perhaps you might find useful to share with little ones that may ask you this question. And I said that you know, Nanny Pauline, she just went home. And I said, what I mean by that is that we are all spirits, that we are spirits first, and we come here, we enter this world when we are babies in our mummy's tummies. Souls enter the bodies of the babies like people get into a car. And you know, spirits spend a whole lifetime in these bodies. As we grow up, we live our lives, the spirit is inside the body, inside the car. And when the body doesn't work anymore, either through illness, through an accident, and he said, you know, when someone kills you, like on a film or something he's seen recently. And I said, yeah, like then as well, when the body doesn't work anymore, like a car breaking down, the spirit gets out and goes home again, goes back to the angels, back to the other spirits. But they can come back and visit us whenever they want to. And if you know, we sometimes see them, sometimes we can see them out the corner of our eye, sometimes we're very aware of them. We can speak to them, we can ask them to come and help us when we feel sad, to make us happy, to bring us healing when we're poorly, to give us support when we need it and we feel like we're not strong enough to get through the things that we're going through in life. But they are always around us when we call on them. And he was happy with that answer. He did, you know, he did ask a few follow-up questions, you know, but it all came down to this, that, you know, they're there for us when we need them. We can't always see them, But you know, spirits enter the body when they're a baby in their mummy's tummy, and when the body doesn't work anymore, they go back home to their spirit families, and they wait for us for when our time is up and it's our turn to get out of our cars, our bodies, our vehicles, and go back to the spirit world. So I just wanted to share that because that's something that I know, you know, it must be hard to explain to little ones when you see loved ones ill and you know, come to the end of their lives, and how do you give answers to little ones? So that's just something that I use to explain spirituality to my kids, and they are very spiritually aware, very sensitive. And you know, I try to help them to stay in touch with that spirituality, to be open to the experience that can bring to being sensitive. So if you have got spiritually sensitive, psychically sensitive children, and you know, you have any questions about how to broach the subject or how to answer their questions, please drop them in the comments below, send me a direct message. It would be my pleasure to help you with that. So thank you so much for watching this video today, for spending this time with me. I am really grateful for you. I really appreciate that. I hope with true sincerity that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like, and share in the comments below maybe what was your biggest takeaway. If you're watching this on Instagram, please come and follow my page. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. And until next time, my friends, with love, light and many blessings, I shall speak to you soon.